Hello, look at this view. It's awesome. Today is day 78. I forgot to record this earlier in the day, so I'm only a mile from being done, but I've hiked 20.5 miles today, or I will, in half a mile. And I'm going to Big Meadows Campground, and there's a lodge there with apparently pretty good food, so I'm gonna get a nice dinner, even though I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. But that's the day. Did another 20 miles. It's 3 days in a row of 20 miles and I'm feeling it. So I think I'm going to take a little shorter of a day tomorrow, but I've had the perfect weather and the Shenandoah is a great place to do it. And this view is awesome. So that's day 78. I'm so tired. Also, I saw another rattlesnake. They're everywhere here in the Shenies. But now I got to motivate my feet to keep moving. The last mile of the day, I'm telling you, is always the most brutal. Happy 78. So beautiful out here. Found a snake. I've been seeing a lot of snakes on the trail recently. Just filled up at this spring, and down this trail is one of the Shenandoah cabins that you could stay on. You have to rent and pay for. They're really nice, but I will not be. I'm gonna go to a free campground. We stayed at Big Meadows Campground last night, which is here. It is $30 for a campsite, but you can squeeze as many people as you want in. So we only paid $10 each, and they have showers and laundry, you have to pay for both. But it's pretty nice, flushing toilets and stuff right off the trail. Now I'm getting back on. Here's the sign. But Big Meadows is a great stop in Shenandoah, and Shenandoah has been so fun because of all these nice stopping points along the way. Like you can go all the way through the 100 miles of it without ever going into a town because of all these nice stops. So that's my plan. I'm gonna wait until Front Royal for another town. I've really been loving the Waysides, and there's another one in 8 miles, and then one after that in I think 15 or 18, so I'm very spoiled. Hello, it's day 79 today, and another day in beautiful Shenandoah where I'm gonna try to do a lot of miles again. I don't know, I've just been getting perfect weather and the trail is really nice. And so I feel like right now is the time to push the continuous big miles. Ew, there's a bug on my head. Okay, anyway. So today I'm thinking about doing about 19 miles. And stopping there's a Wayside halfway called Skyland Resort. And that's not even halfway, it's like 8 miles in. But I'll stop there probably and get some lunch and then keep going, and I'm gonna try to watch a sunset. Apparently the Shenies are known for their amazing sunsets on their mountains, and I haven't seen one yet, so that's the priority today. We're gonna stop at a Wayside, and then I'm gonna try to watch a sunset, and then go a little bit further, probably in the dark, to a shelter that's only a mile beyond the sunset place I'm gonna stay at. So that's day 79. I am only today, I'll do today, tomorrow, and the next day, so I guess 3 days away from being done the Shenies, which is kind of sad. I really, really like them. I like how convenient it is just with all these stops. But my dad's coming out, my aunt's coming out, and then I'll be in Harpers Ferry, which is crazy. So cheers to 19 miles, day 79. I'll try to record the Wayside. I keep forgetting to record the inside, but I'll try to do that today. Okay. This is crazy. Whoa. I just came out of the AT, it's right there, to these stables. And I think there's actual horses in there. This is so cool. The AT just came out to some horse stables. Hey, buddy. Me and this horse have become best friends. This is so cool. We're near Skyland, I guess. These are where the horses are. But okay, here is a tour of what the Waysides look like inside. So this was the Skyland Resort. They have a little gift shop in there. You can get all types of souvenirs, but also food, which is awesome for the hikers. Lots of different options. And then we got hot food too. Those are Brussels sprouts and a salad, which was the biggest morale boost of the day. They have all this outdoor seating, beautiful views as you can tell, and you could also pay money to stay in the actual lodge. There's what the lodge looks like. So Waysides are the best, and we love Shenandoah National Park for that reason. Do you know what? I think I will enjoy a short hike along a portion of it. I'm going about 4 more miles today. And I'm feeling guilty because it's only like about 16 miles, a little under 16 miles. And every other day I've been doing 20s, and I feel like I should be doing more. And I just need to chill. I need to relax. Doing technically 16 miles is still really good, so I don't know why I'm all up in arms, but we're at the campground. It's got bathrooms and water. I don't know. Oh, it's Pinnacle Campground. Shenandoah is just so nice with so many of these. Now I'm gonna do the ascent up Pinnacle Mountain, and I think I'm gonna try to stealth camp tonight because I want to see a sunset, one of the famous Shenandoah sunsets. Unreal. Okay, so I'm stealth camping tonight because I want to watch the sunset. And this is like perfect spot for a tent, but it's got this tree. If you can see it, it's like tilting into the spot. And when I push down on it, it like moves. It's just balanced on that rock. And I can't tell if that's an okay positioning or not. Makes me a little nervous. So I might go with this really tilty. You can't tell it's tilty, but it is. So there's a little behind the scenes of finding a camp spot. Got dinner with a view. We are having couscous tonight. All right, we got couscous and pine nuts with an insane view. I think this is the best dinner spot I've maybe ever had. So I was told the sunsets in the Shenandoahs were amazing, and turns out that that is correct. Big snake out today. I think this is a rat snake. They're really super long. Seen a lot of wildlife in the Shenandoah, but I'm so excited. Hello, it is day 80 and it's June 1st. We made it to June, which is a surreal feeling. I can't believe it's like officially summer. I've walked into the summertime and I'm really, really excited that it's summer. I like being warm. I like the long days, just everything about summer. I'm a little sad though that I can't go to the beach, but what better way to spend my summer than every single day outside hiking. Anyway, Today I'm hiking about 16.5 miles to, I forget the cabin. I never remember these shelter names past the first week, but I'm going to a shelter because last night I stealth camped to watch the sunset, which was awesome, but didn't get much sleep because I was by myself and I convinced myself I was gonna get mauled by a bear or something. So going to a shelter tonight, and that means tomorrow I'll have a short day, I think only like 13 miles, into Front Royal to see my dad, who is coming out to the trail. So I'm really excited about it. I'm close to the end of the day. I'm sad I'm leaving the Shenies. I love the Wayside so much. It's so nice to know that midday you'll get some ice cream or a snack or something. So sad that that's over. Sorry, I'm going uphill. I always time these really poorly. Whew. But anyway, I'm excited that it's June 1st. And I'm excited to see my dad. And I haven't taken a shower in a week because I decided not to stop at all in the Shenandoah National Park. So, happy day 80, happy June 1st. I think that's about it. So this is the summit of North Mount Marshall, and it's the last summit over 3,000 feet that we climb until Massachusetts. So, kind of a funny thing. The AT doesn't go over super high mountains, but it does just go up and down and up and down and up and down, so you feel like you're doing a ton. But that's the last 3,000 foot peak until Massachusetts, and then of course the Whites goes, I think, into the 6,000s, but anyway, we'll have a little bit of a reprieve, I think, for a bit. Today we have just like the perfect flat, wide, no rocks path through the woods. It's making me very appreciative of paths like this. Okay, here is the northern border of Shenandoah. I have officially completed the Shenandoah National Park portion of the AT, which is honestly kind of sad because I loved it. I'm sad to be leaving it. I've discovered the national park parts are some of my favorites because the Smokies were like my most favorite, I think still my most favorite part. So anyway, they're very nice and very well maintained, and I like being close to a road in case I want to go to a town or something. But that is a check mark on the Shenandoah National Park. I also love these little maps of the whole trail. Shows us where we are, which is pretty far up there now. It's a surreal feeling. For a long time it just felt like we were not really moving past this area. Still got a long way to go though. My old shoes took me from Neil's Gap at mile 30, and they are ripping apart. They hurt so bad. There's no tread. I just got these super nice new shoes. I'm gonna be feeling so good tomorrow. Hello, happy day 82. I'm feeling wonderful because I have a new shirt, new sun shirt. I have my new shoes on, and I'm slack packing because my dad is in town and my aunt is in town. I'm so happy they're here, and they were able to hike like 8 miles of the trail this morning, which was awesome. And which means I get to go to a hotel tonight. I'm like, oh, just tripped. Anyway, I'm living the AT life of luxury right now. I haven't felt this good in a long time, and I'm doing 20 miles right now. And I'm like, it's almost 3 p.m. and we're getting picked up at 6. So I'm almost, well, I'm over halfway. I don't really know where I am. I think maybe I've walked like 12 miles. Anyway, actually 13 now. Anyway, things are going great. We are in Front Royal. I'm trying to make it to Harpers Ferry in 3 days, and that means that tomorrow I'm gonna hit 1,000 miles, which is gonna be like a crazy milestone and a crazy feeling, and I'm really excited about it. So anyway, I will try to take videos of Front Royal. It is so cute. I actually love the town of Front Royal, so everyone should check it out. But I'm in a great mood, and I'm feeling great, and I got new gear, so I'm really feeling great. So cheers to my dad and my aunt for coming out here and trying some of the AT, and day 22. I just said day 22. It is day 82. I just got that one off by a full 60 days. But speaking of 82 days worth of hiking, I still don't really like consider myself a hiker or like that I'm actually good at doing this. But I was considering it today and being like, I am hiking 20 miles today, and I'm not really even thinking about it being like super long or crazy. And in the beginning of my hike, I thought that like 10 miles was a really intense day. So I think that like your mindset kind of like slowly shifts as you walk, and then all of a sudden you can think completely differently, but you don't realize that you do. And now it's kind of hitting me with my dad and my aunt here, and like them hiking with me. Just that like my mindset is a lot different than it was in the beginning, and 20 miles like doesn't scare me like it used to, and it's really cool. It's a really cool advantage of long distance, long-term hiking. Anyway, it's day 82, not 22. How funny is this? Tree that looks like a rhino. Look at this fancy sign. This is like one of the fanciest signs I've ever seen for the AT. Going that way. This is a cool meadow trail. Makes sense that this state park is called Sky Meadows. Almost done the 20-mile day. I think I have like a mile and a half left to go. And it's been a great day. My new shoes, highly recommend these. I feel like I should talk. I've tried 4 different styles of shoes now, so maybe I'll give a full review on shoes later. But anyway, feeling good. Front Royal. Dad! Say hi!
Hello!
This is a...
Way down.
We gotta take a picture.
Yeah. One of us between each.
Okay. I'm a little nervous. Everybody, this is a very infamous part of the trail, the roller coaster, because it's just these, like a ton of these 500 foot up, 500 foot down, steep climbs over and over and over again. So this is the very start. We'll see how we go. Oh my gosh. I've hiked 1,000 miles. Woohoo! I am like about to cry. I can't even, that's so surreal. Holy, what? I don't Here's the trail. This is part of the roller coaster. I think when I get to the top of this, I'll be halfway through. Oh, woo. It's not as bad as I thought, but it is tiring. Okay, it's lunchtime on the roller coaster, and I'm having pistachios, cashews, Brazil nuts, and raisins. And I don't know if this is interesting, but every time I used to watch these vlogs, I thought it was interesting. Probably won't have trail mix, but I'll probably have a bar. Maybe this Go Macro bar. Maybe I'll have it all, who knows. I don't know if it's interesting. I think food is interesting out here. This place is so cool.
I mean, just what it was. You can tell it was probably wood.
Right, but it still looks like it's kept up.
Good.
Well, today is day 84, and I have officially left Virginia, which is insane. I'm feeling so many emotions, and all types of grateful for it. It took me 40 days to get through Virginia, and here are the thoughts. My most favorite parts were Grayson Highlands, Shenandoah, and the Virginia Triple Crown, which is McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. Those are all super beautiful and awesome hikes if you want to hike in Virginia. Virginia also graced us with a lot of meadows, which I love. A lot of new wildlife. I saw my first bear and my first rattlesnakes. It also graced us with a lot of really awesome hostels and like food to get on the trail. Like just short little walks right off the trail for a lot of food, which was awesome. And a lot of really kind, beautiful trail magic. It was definitely pretty hard. It is not flat like some people say, but I don't know, I really enjoy Virginia. I hear a lot of bad things from my fellow hikers about Virginia, and I think it's just because it's pretty long and there's a lot of really hard climbs with not a lot of like views or ridge walking. So people get frustrated, but it's awesome, and I don't know, I loved it, and I just feel really emotional that I finished Virginia. So anyway, now I'm in West Virginia. Sorry, I think there's a big animal out there in the forest right now, I keep hearing. Anyway, now I'm in West Virginia, and I'm hiking to Harpers Ferry today. It is a 20-mile hike from where I started, but once I finish the roller coaster in like a mile or two, it seems pretty flat and like a beautiful trail. And my dad will be there on the other side. It's his last day today, but he's gonna walk into Harpers Ferry with me, which will be really awesome. And we'll celebrate the unofficial halfway point of Harpers Ferry. Harpers Ferry used to be the halfway point, but the AT keeps getting longer, so it's not anymore. But the Conservancy is there, and you take a picture, and it's a very exciting milestone. So that's the tea. That's the update. Whoa. We have finished Virginia. Cheers. I really liked Virginia. I think a lot of people don't like it because it's a lot of giant ups and downs with no like great rewards is what people say, but I loved it. I loved the meadows, and Grayson Highlands was amazing. It's my most favorite part of the state if you want to hike in Virginia. Also Shenandoahs were awesome, and I really enjoyed it. It was hard and it was long, but I'm in West Virginia. These trees cool. There's no better sign than this. Okay, I will be going right to that shelter. Hopefully that's not an old sign. And there's some today. Oh my goodness. So let's go. Let's go check it out. The best trail magic at the shelter.
Did I hear you guys had extra hamburgers?
Yeah, do you want another burger?
I'm pretty pleased.
Go with that.
That's not fair.
I think I might have found the nicest shelter on the AT. Almost at the PCT. It is David Lesser's shelter. And it's got that like building over there has a swinging chair. Very nice. You should stay here if you're passing through. But it's super close to Harpers Ferry. By super close, I mean like 9 miles. So I'm going to Harpers Ferry, but it seems like the nicest shelter I've ever seen. Okay, there's the Virginia sign. And there is the West Virginia sign. So I guess technically I'm in Virginia again right now, because well, I'm in between the two. I don't know which. I'm closer to Virginia than West Virginia sign. Anyway, pretty cool. And there's the trail. Me in West Virginia. I'm so happy to be in this state. I am absolutely blasting Country Roads Take Me Home because that is the Shenandoah River and I am in West Virginia. I feel like that song was made about where I am. Shenandoah River. Life is old here, I guess. Older than the trees, baby. I'm about to cross the Shenny. Okay, getting closer. 0.8 miles. And take these steps down to the Shenandoah River. Feel like I'm right out of a song. Anyway, I'm like running because the Conservancy closed at 5 and it's 4:10, so trying to get there. Here's another look at the Shenandoah River. Super beautiful. Blue Ridge Mountains. You can see why this song was written. Almost heaven. Made it! Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so this is an inside look of the ATC, but soon I get my Polaroid picture taken, which they put down in the history books. Every through hiker gets one, and you get a new hiker number. My new number was number 610. I started as 1293, so really exciting stuff, and I felt like I was living a dream here. At the ATC. So cool. It's like such a thing, and I've got mine now. You guys are so cute. Oh my gosh, I cry. Now I'm in the book. Woohoo! 610. Harpers Ferry. Such a cute town. I ended my day at the unofficial halfway point of the AT in Harpers Ferry by exploring it with my parents and seeing the beautiful Shenandoah River and walking around the historical town. It is so beautiful and so cool. It feels like something out of a movie. And they have a bunch of old history displays still up. And my parents and I just got dinner and walked around the town and had a lovely evening to celebrate making it out of Virginia into Harpers Ferry and at the unofficial halfway point, which was so exciting. So thanks for watching, and onward to the second half.
Multiple, not only somehow there was a mining program